Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream. And I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the San Antonio Spurs. If you're new to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point.
Now, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Doncic outside. Back to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Paul for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Wembanyama down low. Lively's there. Johnson. A rebound by Washington.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by Exum.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's Washington missing. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Sochan. 3-pointer. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And he drives in. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. And a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch. Dallas leading by 3. Nobody near Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Marshall is checked in for P.J. Washington. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Exum with it. He's got 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Doncic has got 11.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
On the wing, Barnes. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mavericks leading by 7. Exum finds Irving. Shoots from 14. Here's Doncic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the ball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your big can knock him down from the line.
Doncic, no good. He doesn't hit that one. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard sets. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Well, you look at these role players, the Mavs have Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
And the shot goes in. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Marshall gets the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Spurs trail by 11. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And that one's good. Bassey's got his first basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Exum. 8 points for him.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
From deep, Johnson. That one, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it's off from three-point range.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Amu Kelishvili. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Dallas leading by 7. Doncic passes to Marshall. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Irving. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Washington subbed in for Exum.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a
What
big
a
lead.
pinch.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
So what's up
Kyrie
with
looking to
that?
get others involved. Nice awareness there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Dallas leading by 16. Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Can't
Guys, I tell you
shoot.
what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. San Antonio again missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Washington passes to Doncic. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Wizards in Washington. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
I'm predicting the Suns.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Spurs. And that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be... ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. From deep, Johnson hits it from three-point range. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
A nice shot by Irving. He's got 10 points.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Johnson, that's for 2. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 16. Pass to Doncic. From about 19 feet, Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wembanyama, that's for 2. They get it again.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. Man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts. That's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Irving, a good look. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game.
Every day.
Mavericks leading by 17. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Jones for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic.
Issue with Harrison Barnes.
Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And here's Barnes for 3. And Lively pulls it down.
He's got them
Lively's got his 7th
goals.
rebound of the game with that last one. Irving laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Irving for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Spurs trail by 20. Shoots from the baseline, and it goes down 2 points.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Doncic finds Lively. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. To the paint. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the layup's good off the glass. Marshall's got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Barnes for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Finally.
Barnes has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Branham can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And
I don't know why
at
I
the end of the third
can't
quarter, a
shoot.
huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And a quick look now at the State
Shooting
Farm
this game
assist
feels
of the
weird.
game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want.
See, very late.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And San Antonio shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
Wide open.
You got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Irving, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Wembanyama. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And Paul subbed in for Trey Jones. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Irving finds Doncic. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Paul for 3. A second chance effort. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier in the game they held a 25-point lead. And here they come. And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Dallas again missing. Spurs trail by 20. To the right side. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
Finally.
He's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic kicks to Marshall. Pass to Irving. Washington inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Wide open. Rebound, San Antonio.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A shot by Champagnie, no good. Mavericks leading by 21. Pass to Marshall. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 26 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning to play.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Luka Doncic.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Driving in, and Doncic throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Vassell, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. 2 points, that one goes.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was, David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.
This game needs a patch, man. This game is bad. Shooting is horrible. I don't like it at all. Anyways, if you're new to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, us follow my social media. Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.